With the UK home to some of the biggest names in the sector, including Revolut and Wise, CNBC teamed up with Statista to identify the top 150 British fintechs. So CNBC's Ryan Browne joins us now for more on those results. So Ryan, just walk us through some of the key findings from that report.
Sure, thanks, Ritika. Yeah, so we partnered with Statista previously actually on a global fintech report, which we published earlier this year, and now we're publishing the UK version of that for the first time. We put a call out for applications in February, essentially asking for companies to apply. Saw a strong response, and as a result, we've got 150 companies in the UK who've been identified as the top fintechs, and that's in 7 categories spanning payments, alternative finance, wealth tech, enterprise fintech, insurtech, neobanking, and digital assets. And the results they paint an interesting picture. You know, on the one hand, payments is like the standout category. Essentially, it's taking up about 27% of the top fintech companies represented here, featuring companies like Wise, Somehow, Checkout.com. On the other hand, digital assets is actually the least represented in the overall fintech pie, if you will. Just 5 of the top fintechs actually representing kind of crypto and blockchain firms. So yeah, and by city, London is by far the biggest UK fintech hub with over 130 names.
So having said that, do you think that the UK status as this big fintech hub is under threat? I think of the excessive regulation, some of the taxes that are being thrust upon businesses here.
Yeah, it's a really interesting point. I actually went to a UK Fintech Week event that was organised by the government earlier this year, and a lot of the folks that I spoke to there, such as the CEO of Zopa, online lender, and the UK boss of Coinbase, they were saying some quite negative things actually about the UK's regulatory posture. I mean, there is at the moment a lot of attention being paid to the regulator, like how actually innovation friendly is that regulator, how much is it enabling that innovation to thrive. So I think there's a lot of pressure on the UK right now to actually allow its fintech sector to flourish.
Yeah, and there's been a lot of reporting that the fintech sum up is exploring a listing of some $15 billion valuation. So that would be a win for the London Stock Exchange. Thank you so much to CNBC's Ryan Browne.